What is up, YouTube? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to do an oil change on a 2003 Ford F150 with the 4.6 liter Triton V8. This oil change method will apply to any Ford F150 with the 4.6 liter Triton V8 from the model years 1997 to 2003. Let's get straight into the oil change. Moving to the underneath of the truck, I jacked it up from the front cross member right about here in the middle. I was able to just fit underneath it without a jack, but this will just give me more room to work, especially for getting the filter out. And I would recommend using jack stands. That would be wise, but mine just aren't tall enough to reach, so we're just gonna go with the jack. But like I said, I can fit underneath it without a jack, so I probably won't be crushed and killed. And moving underneath the passenger side, you can see the oil pan located right here with a 16 millimeter drain plug, and I got my container to empty the oil into, and there's 6 quarts of oil, so just make sure whatever container you're using has that amount or more in capacity. And I'm just using a 16 millimeter socket with a ratchet. You can use a 16 millimeter wrench as well. And we'll let that drain a little bit and then take out the oil filter. Now we're gonna go underneath the driver's side, and right here on the driver's side of the truck, right above the front diff, see the oil filter up there, and we're just gonna loosen that to the left. You'll just have to stick your arm up in there. You can try loosening with your hand, or I might give it a try with one of these oil filter wrenches. It's on there pretty good, but I'll try with my hand first to see if it's loose enough. Got the oil filter out. I tried, some of it dripped on my garage floor because my jack was kind of in the way, but it's kind of a tricky location for a filter, to be honest. Yeah, I can't even really see the hole with my eye. Yeah, I can see it on camera right there where the filter goes. But luckily I was able to just get it off with my hand, just grip the crap out of it and yanked it out of there. And this is the oil filter I'm using, recommended by Ford, FL820S, and I lubricated the seal with a little bit of engine oil. And I won't be priming this with oil because it's mounted on the side like that, and it'll just dump all out anyways. But all right, let's get this screwed in. I'll just show you guys how I got my arm up in there to do it. So basically, here we're on the driver's side. We got this lower control arm. I just stuck my arm up here. There's the diff, and you just grab it like so and twist it on and off. And actually it's kind of nice because tire's right here, so you can kind of just rest your head on the tire while you have your hand up in there like that. But it's nice, it's on nice and firm. So put that drain plug back on. We're gonna put the drain plug back in. It is recommended to replace this and that seal, but I'm just gonna reuse the old one because that's all I got. We got the oil drain plug put back on. If you want to be technical, you can torque it down to 10 foot-pounds, what they recommend from the factory. Just gonna move this out of the way. Probably put some kitty litter down. Take out the jack. Go ahead and open up your hood if you haven't already. Your oil fill cap is going to be on the passenger side, right here. That off. We're gonna fill it up with some 5W20. I'm using Mobile One Extended Performance. It's pretty much what I always use. And you're gonna need 6 quarts. And I'll just set a funnel in there. I'm just gonna begin to pour this in. It's kind of hard while recording, but managing. If you get one of these big containers, there's 5 quarts in it, so you should just need one of the big ones, and then if you want to be exact, just get one of the quart containers. But I just buy the 5 quart containers because it's pretty much half the price per ounce on average. So it's a better money option. Plus you'll end up using that oil anyway in the future. Let that finish draining and I'll get the next one ready. We're gonna add 1 more quart, so just about that much. Got the perfect pour in, pretty much right on the dot. Put that oil cap back on. Bam. If you want to check your oil level to make sure you have her filled up all the way, the dipstick is on the driver's side, located right here. We're gonna give that a look, and then here's the end of the oil dipstick, and you'd want it pretty much right here on that dot, basically in this range right here. So we're gonna dip it back in and see where we're at. It might be hard to see, but it's actually on the max. You can tell if I wipe it off. Well, it's kind of hard to show on camera because the oil's so clear, but it was on the max up here, but that's normal since we haven't ran it yet, since we filled it all the way up. But I'm sure if we ran it and drove it for 15 minutes and checked again, it would be in that ideal range. If this video helped you out, like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or tips, comment them below.